review, and today's movie that we're reviewing is What Happened to Monday. I watched it twice. It's a really good movie. Watched it like for the first time 3 weeks ago, and I couldn't really do my review on it because it's the same character, it's the same actress that does all 7 characters, and you gotta just pay attention to figure out who's who and what's their real names. Anyways, with all that said, like, I legitimately think it's a really good movie, and I'm gonna tell you why while I do my makeup, because I got places to go, you know? Anyways, within the okay, so imagine this. Within 50 years, our population has doubled, like doubled. We have tripled our water and food intake, and we have quadrupled the amount of fossil fuel we use. That's a lot. That's a lot, okay? So with that being said, it pushed the economy to basically leaving the hands of our agriculture in science. And you know, science always wants to mutate shit. So, like, oh, and they also tell you every 4 days, 1 million people are born. It's a lot of freaking people. They mutate their food so they can supply the population. The GMO, the same thing we got going on right now, but they had food starvation. Like, it was no food at one point, so they put nothing but genetically modified foods on the shelves, which caused people to have multiple children, like multiple kids. So they put a child allocation act out, and that is just saying you can only have one child. Like, you know how China used to have that law, like you can only have one child or whatever? That's the whole world. And if you had a sibling, they would take your sibling and put them in a cryo sleep, you know? It's bad, but not that bad. And I'm like, okay, a cryo sleep, that's not horrible. Anyways, the person that comes up with this, her name is Nicolette Kamen. Nicolette Kamen is the lead of the people that goes after people that have siblings. So I take it she didn't have any siblings. They didn't mention her having any siblings. And the whole movie, you know, it starts off with a grandfather, and the babies are born. 7 babies are born to his daughter, which ended up dying, giving birth to these 7 babies. These 7 babies being born in this time were hidden. Like, the grandfather made sure he put all types of like stuff in the house for them to play with and for them to be hidden if somebody ever came by. So they lived in that house, and they all had one identity, and that name was Karen Setman. Like, they all had to pretend they were Karen Setman, and all the kids' names were every day of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's why I said, like, you have to pay attention, because if you don't pay attention, you're gonna be like, who the fuck is this? Is this Sunday? Is this Monday? Is that Tuesday? Like, who the hell are you? So that was the confusion part for me. But they all work in the same spot. They got a, you know, end of the day meeting thing that they got set up, like when each one goes out on their day of the week. Like, let's say Monday goes out on her day of the week, and so on and so on and so on. Mr. Setman set up a tag for them too. Like, I mean, everybody in the world has a tag to show that they're the only child. They scan that whenever they go anywhere, like checkpoints. They all have the same tag, and it records their day. So when each person, like a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, get home from work, that they all work the same job, but they only go out on those same days. When they get home from work, they have an end of the day meeting and sit down. It's actually dinner, but they have a meeting and show what their day was like. So the person that's going the next day, like let's say Thursday is going tomorrow, she's watching intently so she could know what really happened on Wednesday to speak to whoever spoke to her. So they keep it up. So they're basically one person, but 7 different personalities when they're home. So with them being 7 different personalities, you get to see like what Thursday's always in pink. What, I got that in the notes because I don't remember. Yeah, Saturday's always in pink. Friday's like the techie savvy one, and Thursday's the one with the short hair. And I had to really sit there and stare at the TV like, who's that? Who are you? And it was so good because you were intense. Like, it was intense action, I'm getting off. I'm all over. It was intense action, but it was like meditated tense action. You're like with it, like, oh my god, it's not all over the place. It's really thought out. Anyways, 30 years later, shit starts going left, okay? Monday goes out one day and never comes back. And when Monday doesn't come back, that has everybody scared, like, oh my god, if they find her dead, what is gonna happen? You know, if they find her dead, we no longer exist, blah blah blah. So Tuesday goes out the next day. When Tuesday goes out, Tuesday goes missing too. And the child allocation bureau kidnaps her. cab. I thought it was so funny when I actually saw their cards. Like, really? You flashing a cab card? Anyways, so when they kidnapped Tuesday, you know, Wednesday and they start freaking out like, oh, we gotta figure this out. So Wednesday thinks it's Jerry, this guy that's been bullying her from, not really bullying her, but he's trying to intimidate her because he wants her promotion. So Wednesday, at this point, her Monday and Tuesday are missing. She's thinking Jerry had something to do with it. So she goes to Jerry's house on Wednesday, her day, and finds out Jerry knows nothing about her her personality, not her personality, her family, knows nothing, that it's only 7 of them, and then he ends up getting killed. So apparently somebody wants them dead, she just don't know who. So she had to get out of there, and it just turns left from there, because once Jerry gets shot up and that whole house gets shot up, and Wednesday had to figure out how to get back home. Well, she does get back home, but then people show up with guns. The child act bureau, we just gonna call them the cab people. The cab people shows up, and now they're shooting shit up, and we're like, oh my god, what's going on? Who's gonna die? And Sunday ends up dead. So now they're like, oh my gosh, we gotta find Monday and Tuesday. Or actually, they think Tuesday's dead because they had her eyes. We gotta find Monday. And honestly, they end up, well, Nicolette Kamen speaks to Tuesday before they closed Tuesday off in a room, and was like, Tuesday was like, I got money, I work at a bank, I can make a deal for you. And Nicholas Kamen goes, oh, that's funny, that's what the last one said. And I'm over here like, what she mean the last one said? Like, and I was really sitting there thinking like, oh my god, Monday's dead too. When it all comes down to it, Monday set this whole shit up. Like, if you hated Mondays before, oh my god, you gonna hate Monday even more now when you find out, like, closer to the end, that it was Monday's doing. Monday set this whole thing up to get rid of all her sisters because she wants to be the only Karen Setman. Like, I figured, you know, that would go down that way, because when, you know, the first day of school, it was Thursday to actually start off the whole going into the world thing. But when Monday goes off into the world, she seemed like more the rebellious one. Like, when they were kids, they're all missing a pointy finger, because I believe Monday went outside. No, it wasn't even Monday. It was Thursday. Thursday went skating and skateboarding and ripped off a piece of her finger, which caused the grandfather to have to cut the finger off. This was like when they were kids. So they showed that part to be a very crucial part to, when one goes through something, they all go through something. Like, that was the main point, to let you know that. So with this whole thing going on, and you see that Monday set up for her sisters to get killed, it's like, damn, you really don't even care no more. And it's because you find out closer to the end that Monday was having an affair with a cab agent, and he didn't even know that she had siblings. He just fell in love with her, and she ended up pregnant with twins. Like, you gotta pay attention. All the way at the end, Monday was pregnant with twins. That's why she ended up killing her, like, well, trying to kill her whole family. She actually did kill her whole family, but I honestly don't remember which one survived. It was like Tuesday or somebody, or not Tuesday. Y'all gotta watch this movie. But it's a really good movie. Yo, Netflix originals really be good movies, and I vouch for it. It had nice plot twists, and What Happens to Monday was a summer movie. It was a really good movie for 2017. I give it like a 9. Yeah. But thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, you know, share. Bye.